Hello and welcome. Thanks for tuning in to Up South. I'm Padmaja Joshi. Our top story comes from Tamil Nadu, where over 3 days, 3 jilted lovers have turned on the women they stalked. After spurned suitors brutally killed 2 women in Tuticorin and Karur, a man stabbed a student in Trichy to death as many as 8 times only because she rejected his advances.
A tragic rerun of Techie Swathi's murder after 3 horrific instances of jilted lovers striking at will in 3 successive days in Tamil Nadu. After Tuticorin and Karur, a jilted lover turned into a psychopathic attacker in Tamil Nadu's Trichy. 3 young girls brutally attacked for rejecting the advances made by stalkers. The latest victim is a 23-year-old college student, Monika. This third-year student was on her way back home when she was brutally stabbed as many as 8 times in her neck, hands, all because she spurned the advances of a man. The accused, identified as Balamurugan, surrendered as soon as he committed the heinous crime and confessed that he was in love with the victim for a year, but she rejected his advances. Monika has been admitted to a hospital and is in critical condition, fighting for her life. On Tuesday, a young school teacher bled to death in a local church in Tuticorin after her stalker hacked her days before her scheduled marriage. Just a day earlier, Sonali, a third-year engineering student, was attacked inside her classroom in Karur by a former student who beat her to death with a wooden mast after she refused to talk to him.
There is no rule that if you are attracted to a particular person of the opposite sex, that person must return your affections. And if they don't, you cannot commit a crime. And I would like, considering that I am a Tamilian myself, it particularly disturbs me. I think the government also perhaps needs to wake up and start bringing in more strict regulations for educational places where people work.
These 3 incidents of jilted lovers striking at will highlights the vulnerability of women and fearlessness of the law despite all the outrage over the Swathi murder. With Pramod Madhav in Chennai, Bureau Report, India Today.
Pramod Madhav now joins us live on that story. It's unfortunate that despite some of the attackers being arrested, cases of stalking and attempted murder simply do not stop. Is it that the police is not taking complaints of stalking seriously, Pramod?
Well, Padmaja, it seems like the police here, they try to investigate the matter. When we spoke to them, they said that we take it under consideration, but these things fall under personal enmity, for which they have to listen to both ends of the story. Apparently, it seems to be they are lacking a bit behind. That's the reason so many cases, starting from Swathi, Navina, Sonali, and now recently Monika, it's occurring here. And they're saying that they will upbeat the security, but still they cannot be at every location. They have to know that certain things have to be sensible. People have to be sensible to such issues as well, Padmaja.
Absolutely, and which is what brings me to my second question. At any point, did this girl complain to her family? Because usually it's seen that when such a complaint is made, the family also ignores it or just tells her to not go to the police. What happened in this particular case? Did she ever raise an alarm?
Even Monika's case, her parents are police personnel, and they are not in a position to speak to us because she's still in the ICU, and we are not able to reach them as well. They are completely upset and broke down to see their daughter stabbed 8 times, and it is very hard for them to talk at this matter. Even the case before Sonali, we come to know that she was really happy with the marks she scored. I'm talking about the girl from Karur, the college thing, and she was really happy with the marks she scored. And on that particular day, we come to know that the classmates, they all said that she was really, this person came in there, the guy, Uday Kumar, he was also suspended earlier, it seems. The college, the people there knew certain things are happening, but they are not taking adequate measures. For instance, universities or colleges where there are so many people studying, we need a kind of police presence there. People in Tamil Nadu, they've been asking for it, but still it has not been provided here due to the lack of police personnel, Padmaja.
All right, for now, Pramod Madhav, thank you very much for joining us on that story. Moving on, the Cauvery River has always remained a cause of dispute between Tamil Nadu and Karnataka, and it is Tamil Nadu's farmers who bear the brunt of it. All these farmers are now holding a demonstration, hoping for the centre to take note.
A strange sight that meets the eye when one passes through Trichy. A group of farmers standing with a noose around their neck. A demonstration which makes every passerby take note of the serious issue at hand, the Cauvery water dispute. Year after year, the fight for Cauvery has brought out the worst of governments in Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. And it is the farmers who bear the brunt of it all. Now they sit in hope that central government will take note of them. On the very first day they handcuffed themselves, but now they sit with a rope around their neck. According to the Cauvery Water Tribunal, 50 TMC of water has to be given to the state of Tamil Nadu. But year after year, the Karnataka government is alleged of not providing this water. After the 6-day protest in Trichy, the farmers are planning to go to Delhi, where they will try to meet the Prime Minister and give a memorandum requesting for some action. With Akshay Nath, Bureau Report, India Today.
While the rains are playing havoc in cities, in states across the north, less than normal rainfall and dry reservoirs have escalated the Tamil Nadu versus Karnataka water war. Large parts of Bengaluru are now facing a massive water shortage, which experts warn can spell doom for India's IT capital.
Tamil Nadu farmers hitting the streets seeking Cauvery water. Fearing massive loss of standing crops, the situation is not different on the Karnataka side. Capital Bengaluru is battling one of the worst ever water crunch. Weak monsoon and a rising demand has made water an everyday struggle for people like Gangamma.
இது தண்ணிக்கு ரொம்ப கஷ்டமா இருக்குது. அது வேற மண்ணா வரதுக்கா இப்ப புடிச்சிட்டு போயிட்டு அங்க உள்ள வெச்சானே 5 நிமிஷத்துக்கல்ல அப்படியே கீழ அப்படியே வக்காருது மண்ணாவே.
The city of Bengaluru requires at least about 1.5 TMC feet of water per month, and the demand is only increasing by 30% every year. And when the demand increases and the supply depletes, one can imagine the kind of crisis that the city would be facing, because there is only 11 TMC feet of water that is stored in the 4 reservoirs of the Cauvery basin that actually supplies water to the entire city.
With reservoirs in Cauvery basin running dry, the Karnataka government has already thrown up its hands.
Supreme Court ಮುಂದೆ ಅರ್ಜಿ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರು. ಸುಪ್ರೀಂ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ವಸ್ತುಸ್ಥಿತಿಯನ್ನ ಮನವರಿಕೆ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ.
Experts are already warning of a catastrophic water scarcity looming for Karnataka.
So there is no hope of these people getting water, because we have exhausted the Cauvery water supply scheme allotment to Bengaluru.
The raging water wars highlighting the fact that time is running out of the city. With Pratibha Raman in Bengaluru, Bureau Report, India Today.
Pratibha Raman now joins us live from Bengaluru. So the people of the city have to live with the fact that they will be parched for the next several weeks, because the CM says we have no water, deal with it. What is the contingency plan of the state government?
Well, in fact, we need to look at it in 2 different angles. One, the fact that there are only about 18 lakh properties of Bengaluru which is actually connected to the Cauvery water. But we are talking of Bengaluru that has grown in leaps and bounds over a decade now. And at least about 27 lakh properties that needs to be connected here. So one can imagine the kind of crisis, all of them, the remaining properties depending on groundwater being depleted, no monsoons, no rains, no heavy downpour, reservoirs, the water levels in the reservoirs dying to abysmal depths there. So these are the conditions that we are talking of. But on the other hand, even the little water that actually seeps into the city through the Cauvery water pipes are actually not potable at all. 49% of it would actually be contaminated, mainly due to the old water pipes that are used. Also, the sewage pipes that actually run parallelly. So several issues here, fingers being pointed, but all depends on the kind of arguments that would be laid out before the Supreme Court by Karnataka. Also, a plan that would be laid out in terms of providing water through any kind of alternative means for the entire city of Bengaluru.
Absolutely. And even if a part of the blame can be put on the water dispute with Tamil Nadu, how about making the existing water supply portable. Welcome back. You're watching Up South. People wait all year long for the best of movies to release, along with a much-awaited festival, Onam. Now, Onam is just a week away, and so are the prime releases of the South sensations. Take a look at what you can pick from.
This Onam, a clash of titans at the box office budget, mega movies squaring off for release. Southern sensation Vikram's Irumugan releasing along with our very own Lalatan's Oppam. Also vying for eyeballs are Prithviraj's Ooram and Dileep's Welcome to fans are in a tizzy and cannot wait to catch their heroes on the big screen. In God's own country, fans are spoiled for choice. They need to choose between Mohanlal and Vikram. Vikram has taken on an elaborate promotional drive for his upcoming film. The star dropped by at Sacred Heart College in Tevra for promotion of his upcoming movie and won many hearts. While the Malayalam stars are sure not to lose out on their audience, we are sure with Vikram there is nothing like a dose of Tamil masala along with your Onam lunch.
It is Rajnikant's next blockbuster after Qawwali, and fans just can't wait. Thalaiva continues his tryst with the sci-fi genre with a sequel to his runaway 2010 hit.
The film 2.0 is in spirit a successor to the massively successful 2010's Endiran that released in Hindi as Robot. The sci-fi film starred Rajni in a double role as a scientist and a robot, with Aishwarya Rai Bachchan giving him romantic company. 2.0 went onto the floors on December 2015 with filmmakers Shankar's signature grandiose scale. There were attempts to rope in Arnold Schwarzenegger to play villain, but they settled for Bollywood's Khiladi Akshay Kumar. The action star has reportedly commanded a fee higher than Rajni even. Though Thalaiva of Rajni reprises his role as a scientist while Aki plays his arch nemesis. The adrenaline-pumping action face-offs between the two stars has already been shot. According to reports, there is an awe-inspiring sequence where baddie Kumar attempts to destroy the Red Fort and the Indian Parliament. The lucky lady playing Rajni's lady love is 24-year-old Amy Jackson, who is incidentally a whopping 41 years younger than the 65-year-old icon. Maestro A.R. Rahman will be back in this Endiran successor to follow up on those chart busters. Shankar is known for his cinematic spectacles, and 2.0 is on its way to becoming a cinematic marvel. State-of-the-art VFX, a Bollywood action hero, a stunning leading lady, Rahman's magic, and Thalaiva leading the pack makes this film to watch out for. With Shilpa Ratnam in Mumbai, Entertainment Bureau, India Today.
That's it then on today's edition of Up South. Coming up next is the debate on the question that no one seems to be asking in the entire Sandeep Kumar sacking episode. Is it okay for someone to be sacked on the grounds of immorality, and who decides just what is immoral? Is there any illegality that the former minister has committed? Quick break, back with that.